we had the TNA Invasion pop up. And me and Eric talked last week about how this is probably going to be booked really well, and it really was booked really well. So salute to WWE for that. I think the sprinkles of integrating people out in the shadows, in the parking lot, when people walk by, and then the main event, they would throw the shots in the crowd. I thought that was really well done. I really do. I really enjoyed it. And they all have a reason to be there. They are actually upset about what is going on with their championship. So there's an actual legit reason for them to actually want to be there and to finally take a stand on NXT. So I think it's really good. And I don't think they'll have any inclusion at No Mercy. I don't at all, because the TNA title isn't involved in anything for No Mercy. But I'm excited to see what happens. I really am. Like, we got everybody invaded. Like, a lot of people that we didn't gotten to jump the line yet. Like, we got Matt Cardona there. We got the Inspiration that was there. We had Cedric Alexander returning to NXT. SDL was there. So a lot of people who we hadn't seen on TV yet were back. And that was something that I was glad. Like, they legit brought everything out for this invasion angle. And it's not going to be some BS. It's actually going to be presented really well. And I talked about last week, I personally think that Joe Hendry is going to be the one to turn on TNA in the long run to possibly end the invasion angle, because of all the success he's actually had in WWE while being a TNA competitor. But also, we have the former NXT stars that are in TNA, like the Inspiration. We had Inspiration, Matt Cardona, Cedric Alexander, guys like that, guys that we could be like, guys that they can plant in their head, like, oh, they might defect. This is where they came from. They might end up joining the other brand. So that's like a really nice intrigue to actually have. And even like with Trick Williams being the champion, it's like, okay, I'm the champion of TNA. You guys want to mistreat me here? I'll just go over there. I have their belt. Would he be accepted? Probably not. But it's something to actually look forward to and actually think about. And something that kind of made me laugh a little bit, it was the whole thing with Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks, during the whole brawl, he just gradually walks by and picks up the NXT title. Like, he doesn't care about this at all, which I thought was really funny. And I think that's something that we could look forward to as well. It's like, okay, is Ricky Starks, is he going to, like, can he jump? Is he going to be in cahoots with TNA? It's something you can actually think about. It really is. You don't got to put up too much thought into it, but it's something to kind of keep in the back of your mind. And I thought the angle was great. Even had the backstage attacks. We did have them take out Jasmine Nex. Allegedly took out Jasmine Nex. Jasmine Nex no longer with NXT. She posted on her TikTok and Instagram that she would not be renewing her contract. And when it comes to that, spoiler alert, I think Lainey Reed will end up taking her spot in Fatal Influence, because if you've been watching NXT and Lainey Reed hasn't had a big interaction with them in the last few weeks up until last night, but she was always giving JC Jane and Fallon their props on what they were doing and things like that. And she's going to be challenging Sol Ruka for the speed title, so maybe she wins the speed title. But I do 100% believe that Lainey Reed is going to help JC Jane retain the women's title against Lola Vice at NXT No Mercy. But NXT No Mercy, I don't think anything is going to happen as far as the TNA invasion angle wise, but going into that show, it does have you thinking that maybe something will happen. So it has become must-see TV. But I think we all looking forward to that anyway, because I think that card is stacked. I think Lola Vice versus JC